Hello YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to B Lounge Makeup, I really hope that you guys stick around and subscribe for more videos. For today I have my September beauty favorites. I'm also going to share with you guys my Ipsy Glam bag, and I just signed up to Boxycharm, so I also have my September Boxycharm little package to share with you guys. I did not do an August favorites, as I mentioned in my last video, which I will link to down below. It was a little bit of a Hurricane Irma escape to New Orleans and a New York Bachelorette party trip, which I will link to in the description box down below. That's the last video that I posted. So this month I do have a ton of favorites just because it kind of combines the August and September favorites. So I wanted to make sure that I still showed you guys the products that I really loved in the month of August, and of course the ones in the month of September. For the Ipsy Glam bag, I have the August Ipsy Glam bag and September, but I only have the September Boxycharm because it's the very first one that I ever received, because that's actually when I got off the waiting list. I subscribed maybe like 2 months ago, and then last month I got my first little box, so I was really excited about that. Also, let me know for this video, I'm still going to include them in my monthly favorites, but do you guys want a video just dedicated to maybe my Ipsy and my Boxycharm contents every month, like one video for both of them, and maybe I can try the products on? Or do you still like me just to include them in my monthly favorites video? So let me know in the comments down below so that I can do just that. And we better get started with my September beauty favorites. So this month I do have a ton of products from the drugstore that I wanted to share with you guys. And the very first one is this blush palette from NYX Cosmetics, or NYX. And I just thought it was a really cute blush palette, and it just has a ton of colors, and I've always liked NYX products. I think they're really great quality, and I really love the colors in this palette, especially these two pinks right here and these right here. I have really been enjoying. The one I haven't used that much is this one, but it's just a really nice complete palette with just a ton of great colors that you really just don't really need all that much more than this. This is also good for travel. You have a lot of choices, and it comes in a very sleek palette, so I like it. I think I even got it for even cheaper than it was. I actually got this on the NYX website, not on Ulta, where I usually buy my NYX products, so I was able to get a really good discount on the website. The next two products from the drugstore I have are a mascara and a corrector. The very first one is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I have really been enjoying this mascara. It is so good. It looks just like the Too Faced, I think, on the bottle, but I think inside it's so much better than the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I also really love the applicator, and it just makes my lashes look so much more thicker. You know, I have really teeny tiny lashes. I wish I had more like voluminous lashes. I don't, but this just makes them look a lot thicker. I'm not a huge fan of wearing false lashes, which I know I've gotten complaints about that before. I just don't like it all that much. I know it looks so much prettier with like Voluminous lashes, but I'm just not a huge fan of them. I do try to use them every once in a while, but I feel that this gives me a more full, almost like false lash effect. So this is a really great mascara. Next from Maybelline is the Master Camo Color Correcting Pen. I got the one in Apricot, and this is the one that I have been using ever since I tested it out. I did a whole video of testing out new drugstore products, which I will also link to down below, so you can kind of see me using this product and you can see them in action. But ever since that video, I have been using this ever since. It's what I have been reaching for. It's what I use under my Flesh Tone Concealer. I have it on today, and over it, I have the Tarte Guard Concealer, which is pretty much the one that I use all the time. Not the Tarte Guard. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is the one that I have, and I just really, really love it. I put that over it, and I just think it looks really nice and flawless. What I do is that after that, I blend it in with a beauty blender, and it just looks beautiful. But this really removes those dark under eye circles, and I have brutal under eye circles, so I definitely need a corrector when I do my concealer. The Too Faced Peachy collection, or whatever it's called, I really didn't get that much into that collection. I know they had a bunch of things that came out. I kind of just picked the two that caught my attention. I had read great reviews about them, and I think they're products that I know that I would get good use out of. And the two that I bought, I started using already for a little bit in the past few weeks, and I have really been enjoying them. This one, the first one I actually got was the bronzer. I was about to say concealer. The bronzer. This is a Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. I remember I got the notification that you can get it on Sephora when it first released, and I got my hands on it really fast. I'm not sure if it was like a VIB type of offer that you can buy it like for one day only before, you know, before it actually came out to the public. But I got it, and at first it had like this layer on top that I was like, that is not going to be matte. But it does come out matte. It just looks like it's really pretty and kind of like, I don't know if it's like a little bit of a sheen. It almost looks a little shimmery, but it wasn't. It just comes out really nice and beautiful. It also smells really good, very peachy. So really, really enjoyed this bronzer. Bronzer is also a product that I always use. I can never live without a bronzer. So whenever I see a good bronzer, it's a good deal for me because I use those up so fast. And then the other product that I bought from the Peachy collection is the Just Peachy Mattes. And that is this one. It is the eyeshadow palette. And at first I wasn't gonna buy it because I'm really not that much into, you know, matte colors. But then I saw it in person, I swatched them. They seem so soft and so smooth. I also, since I'm not really that much into matte, you know, palettes, I really didn't have that many all matte palettes. I mean, I have like the Naked Basics ones, but this one, I have just been using it a lot. I really always use another color on the lid just because I am into the more bright and shimmery lid, but just for the crease colors for the outer corner, I'm wearing it today. It does goes on really nice and smooth. The shadows are just so soft and they blend so nicely. From Makeup Forever, I also got one of those palettes that you kind of create on your own, and these are the 3 colors that I got in it. Let me see if the camera focuses. There we go. I got a highlight, I got a blush, and I got a bronzer. I'll put the colors in the description box down below because they have like a bunch of numbers. But I really like this. I also think that this is really pretty for travel because you kind of just have it all in one. I was even thinking of making me like another one or just creating one that was just all blushes. Because I mean, how many bronzers and highlights do I need to have? So many others. But like the blushes is always nice. But for now, I think I'm just going to stick to this one. I'm really happy with it. This is like more of a pinky blue tone. And just really the highlight is like really nice. Let me try to swatches for you. I mean, it's just, I don't know if you can see the swatches there. So I just really liked them and they blended in really nicely. I just kind of like the idea. If you get them on the Sephora website, I think you get, you know, a little bit of a discount when you purchase it all as a whole with the little magnetic palette. I have 4 lip products from the drugstore, and the first 2 are the Maybelline. These are the matte ink, and I have really been liking these. Again, these I used in that video that I just mentioned where I tried them on. One is the shade Loyalist, which is shade number 5. And then this other one is called Dreamer, which is a pink one. This is actually more my favorite. And these do go on matte. They are comfortable. Let me show you the swatches. They're very comfortable to wear. I did notice that it cracked a little bit. So what I pretty much do is I use it at first the way it's supposed to come, just, you know, with no gloss on top. And then as the day goes by, I just apply a nice little clear gloss on top, and it looks really, really nice. So I do like them. I mean, they're really good, they're comfortable, they're pretty. I love the packaging for some reason. I'm really into them. And those 2 colors are just like right up my alley. It's like a perfect nude and a really nice pink color. So I'm really happy with those, and of course, I mean, when it's from the drugstore, you can't beat it. Next from Maybelline, I have, and I'm loving this gloss. It's a Vivid Hot Lacquer, and this is in the shade 66 Too Cute. This is the swatch. Look how vibrant that is. It's pretty much, you know, it's like such a bright lipstick, you know? It's kind of like a liquid lipstick, but it still has that nice gloss and shine to it, but it is just so pigmented. I wear this on my own. I kind of always tend to wear a lipstick and a lip gloss, but with this, you just wear this on your own, and it is like such a pretty color. It is so pigmented. I love it. I really haven't tried any other colors from this line, but this is the one that I gravitated towards and I got it. And then the last lip product, I think, yeah, the last lip product from the drugstore is from Revlon, and it is this lipstick right here. It's called Primrose number 668. And this color, I was just like, wow, this is a total me color. It is like the perfect perfect pink, and of course it's from the drugstore. I just love it so much. I've been using it so much. It's the one I have in my purse, and it's like the perfect like pinky blue color, which is a type of pink that I love the most, and I just really loved it. So it's really pretty. It reminded me of this matte color called Lazy Day. That was like, I think it was a special edition, and when I saw this I was like, I have to have this. Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. I mean, this is a pretty nice deluxe sample that I got, and I've pretty much already gone all the way through it. I'm definitely going to be buying this in the full size. I actually like it so much better than the Fresh Sugar Nourishing Lip Balm. This is the Advanced Therapy one, and I know they're completely different. Just the consistency is very different. Look at this one. I mean, I have been using this one a lot too. This one I just kind of use up already and put it in my, I just leave this in my night table and I put it on at night. But this is one that I feel like I could have in my purse, you know, anywhere at nighttime. It's just something that I feel like always applying to my lips. It smells so good, like their sugar products do, but I just liked it so much. So I'm gonna be buying the full size one. I'll probably wait for the November sale. I'm trying not to buy anything from Sephora anymore for now until that November sale comes along, but that is definitely going to be on my purchase list. From Smashbox, I have really been enjoying the Photo Finish Primer Water. This I have been using a lot. Sometimes when I put on like my more shimmery shadows or a pigment or any loose type of shadows, I've been applying this to my brush. I like kind of spray it on my brush, and then I apply the shadow so it just looks more va-va-va-voom, and it just comes out really nice. Sometimes too, if I get really lazy, what I do in the mornings is, if my beauty blender is a little dry, I kind of like splash this on my beauty blender, and then I kind of blend in my concealer, or I'll just spritz it all over my face. So I just have been using this for many different functions, and it's also a nice little refresher whenever you want. But I have been enjoying this primer water. I've been into those, you know, splashy waters. I've always been into like toners, and now I'm also into those splashy waters. The next two products are probably the pricier products from the bunch. Do you need them? No, you don't need them in your life. But am I enjoying them? Yes. So the very first one that I have really been loving is this Tom Ford, let me see if I find the name, Eye Defining Pen Stylo Definition Regard 01 Deeper. And it's kind of like this two-sided type of liner, and one side, you know, I mean, they're both sides like really nice, you know, thin. See how thin that side is? And this is the line that that side did, and then the other side is a little bit thicker, but they're both, you know, they're both just very fine tips that are really good and really helpful with doing a wing liner. It's what I use today. You just do it really fast, and I have been using this non-stop ever since I purchased it. But yeah, it's pricey. Do I think you need it? It's not like you have to go out and spend so much money on a liquid liner, because there are other great liquid liners out there, but it's really good. Like if you really want a fancy liquid liner, then this is one that I recommend, because it's just so perfect for doing that wing, and it makes the wing making so much easier. So really been enjoying this one. And the other very pricey product is a new perfume that I got. This is from the Bond Number 9 collection. Is it called? Yeah, Bond Number 9. And this is Chinatown. I mean, the bottle is just so beautiful. This is the bigger bottle. I've had this perfume in the past, and I loved it, and I really missed it. I even, one time I bought the candle. One time it was just like a huge splurge. I even think they went up in price from when I bought them years ago. But I just went and splurged on it. It smells so good. I think it is such a unique scent, and that's what I like. I'm all about the unique scents. At first, like the first day, it was a little strong for me, but then I kind of just put some on my wrist, and then I just kind of spray some in the air and like kind of like go under it, because I felt like if I put it on my neck, it's gonna be too much for me throughout the day. But then little by little you get used to it, and now I just keep on wearing it and wearing it over and over again. But yeah, it's just very unique. There's nothing out there like it. So if you feel like getting a fancy schmancy perfume, then this is one that's really good to try. I still like my Penhaligon's Bluebell perfume. That is definitely my #1 favorite perfume, and that one's not cheap either, but it's not as expensive as this one. From Whole Foods, I bought this Thayers Natural Remedies Witch Hazel Aloe Vera Formula, alcohol-free Toner Rose Petal. It smells like roses, and I have really been enjoying this. I bought this, you know, I went to Whole Foods, and it was like in the cash register when I was paying, and I was like, oh my god, I heard that this is so good. And some lady was checking me out, and she's like, it is so good. She said that she even had rosacea and that it worked great on hers. So I knew it'd be something that'd be gentle. It's alcohol free, and I have just been really enjoying it. It's what I have been using lately for toner, and I really like it. It just, you know, your skin just feels so nice. It feels like something so light. It doesn't feel abrasive, you know, it doesn't sting. It just feels like, I don't know, like it's a nice cleanse to your skin, but you feel hydrated and a little bit refreshed. So really, really enjoying that one. For the nail polish that I have been using non-stop is this one from OPI, Eye Manicure for Beads. This is the color, it's a color I'm wearing, even though this one's already chipping, so disregard the nails. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, just because I really, really liked it. I think this one came out with like the New Orleans collection, but I've always been into like these more purpley colors, and I just really like the way that this one, you know, went on and it glided on. It's also like not just about the colors, because sometimes you see such a beautiful color in the bottle, but then when you put it on, the color just applies so horribly. But this one applies so great. With the first coat, it's like you can already see the color perfectly, and with the second coat, it's just like amazing. So really great purpley plum color. The last two items from the drugstore, I still have a couple more favorites, but from the drugstore, these I just want to talk about quickly because I know they've been all over the place, but I just have to confirm that they are amazing products. I showed these and I mentioned these in that video where I tried on all those new drugstore products, but these are just great products from the drugstore. You do not want to spend the money on a bronzer and a highlight, then get these. This is a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is what I'm wearing today. It smells great. It smells like coconuts, but it is a really great bronzer. It goes on so nice and smooth, blends out really well, you know, it just looks fabulous on the skin. And of course, the price, you can't beat it. Also from Maybelline, the Master Chrome. This one is called Molten Gold. This is an amazing, amazing highlight, and like I said, you can get it at the drugstore. I actually had bought a really expensive highlight from Estee Lauder that I know it's all hyped up, and I ended up returning that one, and I'm like, yeah, this one I kind of like it a little bit better. Kiehl's Ultimate Strength Hand Salve All Day Care for Severely Dry Active Hands. Not that my hands are very active, but they are definitely severely dry, especially now after the summer. These months that come up now, I feel like my hands get even more dry, and they feel really patchy and rough, mainly up here, and it's just something that I always have to be applying hand cream. And this, my mom gave it to me. Did she give it to me or did I steal it from her? I can't remember, because she had it and I was like, oh my god, I'm stealing that. So I took this and I have really been enjoying it. It's a really good hand cream, and it has a nice little eucalyptus scent. Obsessed with the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. I'm actually kind of mad at myself that I even tried this, because up to this point I really only used drugstore dry shampoo, just because I really didn't want to spend the money on a more higher end dry shampoo. And the ones that I have been higher end that I have tried, I haven't really liked. But I bought this little set of dry shampoos from Sephora, like the Sephora Favorites dry shampoos, and the Living Proof one came in and I loved it. It smells really good, so I ended up buying the full size. So highly recommend the dry shampoo. Last product that I have been in love with this past month is the Sol de Janeiro. This is the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. It says powered with natural Brazilian extracts. This smells so good. Whenever you bathe with this, it's like you're on vacation on a cruise. It smells like coconuts. I don't know, it just smells so good. Like, I feel like having a pina colada when I bathe and put this on. It is so nice, and I have been really enjoying this brand and this line, like the Bum Bum Brazilian Cream. I also have the spray. Just really been enjoying it and like it a lot. So highly recommend this shower gel. For my Ipsy Glam bag, and the very first one is the August one. So this is the August. The little bag says good vibes only. And this one came with a brush. It says from the brand Firma Beauty, and it's like an angled blush brush. Always love getting brushes from my glam bags. Then it has this face food. It's a kiwi fruit yogurt mask, which looks like this. And then it also came with a strawberry yogurt mask. So it says it has real kiwi and real strawberry extract. So these face masks came in there as well. Then it also came in with this Pacifica palette. I like this. That is a lot of product, and that makes me very happy. Oh, and these are really pretty colors. This is the blush. This is the coconut blush. But these are, oh, they look nice and soft. Well, it didn't go on very smoothly. It just kind of like, I swatched it and it just kind of like fell off. Went on a little streaky. Okay, looks pretty. Didn't apply that great. Aurora Pro Cover Up Concealer in the shade Balmy Beige. So that's the concealer. I think this is a color that I can definitely test out. It'll work for me. And then it came with Monsieur Big. Is this a mascara? Monsieur Big Mascara. What brand is this? Oh, Lancome. It had the Lancome sign right there. So it came with a Lancome mascara. So that is what was in my August Ipsy Glam bag. Now for the September Ipsy Glam bag. And the September Ipsy Glam bag looks like this. So it's a nice, you know, I like it because it's black. It's nice to be held in a purse. And it has another little brush. This is an angled brush from Luxy Beauty. This is a medium angled shader brush. So putting that there. This Birch Juice Hydrating Sleeping Pack by E-Nature. This is like a Korean brand, I think. Made in Korea by Handball Cosmetics. Yeah, distributed in USA by Korean Beauty International. So I think this is like a night cream. Apply a generous amount in the face at the final step of your evening skincare. So I'm gonna test that out. Then it has this Feel Renewed Pumpkin Walnut Facial Cleanser. That's a funky packaging. I kind of like it. I'll put this for me in the shower to test out. Dirty Little Secret. This says it's like DLS Cosmetics Marlboro. So do they have to do with the tobacco company? The packaging is pretty. DLS lip gloss, and this is in the shade Nude Beach. It has like some little gold shimmery flecks. This is a nice little nude gloss on its own. It doesn't really do much. It doesn't really say much, but I'm sure on top of something it'll probably look pretty. It has like these little gold flecks that you can see. And the last in the September Ipsy Glam bag is this Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this seems like a more shimmery type of luminous primer. This is in the shade Radiance. So a little primer. The very first Boxycharm box I have ever had, which I was so impressed. So the reason I signed up to Boxycharm was because I saw all these photos posted of this little palette from Boxycharm on Instagram, and I was like, wait, that is an awesome palette. That came in a Boxycharm, and I ended up buying the palette. It was this Blink palette, and I just saw that these colors were so beautiful and right up my alley. So I was like, I need to subscribe to Boxycharm. So literally this is what made me subscribe to Boxycharm. I ended up buying this for 20 bucks, which is what this would cost a month. And this came in the Boxycharm box for, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 months ago. So I was like, wow, this is, it was even priced at a higher price. And I think I got it for 20 bucks. So imagine if I would have had that subscription back then, I would have gotten this plus 4 more other products for 20 bucks. But this is a really nice palette. It's very, very pigmented. So that is kind of what made me go out and get the Boxycharm box. I also really love how it comes with a little card and tells you all about the products. And then it comes with full-size products, which is like, wow, that's awesome. So first, it came with an eyebrow pencil from MAC called Lingering. This is like a light brown color. This should probably work for me. Let me show you. There is the light brown color, Lingering. So this is for the brows. Oh, it doesn't go back down. It only goes up. So do not bust it out all the way. I already took a little bit out. I hope it doesn't get crushed. Then it came with this Luminous Loose Blush, a silky lightweight blush that gives a pop of healthy radiance to the cheeks. This is from Studio Makeup. It's like a shimmery blush, which it's a shimmery powder blush, which is not really, you know, it's a loose blush. That's what I meant to say. I'm not really that much into loose powders, and this is more of like Looks more like a peachy bronze type of color. It also came with this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. It says no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. So it came with this hair mask. Let's see how this mask smells. It smells good. It smells clean. Does it smell good? Ooh, I just got it on my nose. It kind of smells like coffee. So I don't know if I really do like that smell. But, yeah. Hair mask. You can tell at the end of the video because I'm already getting a little loony. And my words are not coming out right. From ColourPop, this Ultra Satin Pop Lip Strip is the color. And it's like a nice nude color. Is this like a liquid lipstick? Or like a gloss? Oh, this feels like a liquid lipstick. Because it looks like it just got matte right away. It ends up being a little bit more brown than I would normally want to wear. So this is a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. From Bare Minerals, it came with the Perfecting Face Brush. I just opened up the little plastic. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a hole in the middle. You see it right there? I heard that you're supposed to kind of like squish your liquid foundation into that little hole. Only thing is that I feel like it's just like so small. I feel like it would take me just really long to apply my foundation. I feel like maybe I would use this just to like, I don't know, blend in my concealer. And what I was the most excited about was that it came with a palette. And you know, palette is like my makeup product. I love palettes. And it came with this pure, it says Soiree Diaries. What the palette looks like. So I'm very excited. I've never had anything really, I think I tried a bronzer from Pure and I didn't love it. But my first eyeshadow palette from Pure. So I'm very impressed that all this was $20. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will make sure to list all the items I mentioned in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go. And as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.